watch some crazy stuff, yo!
Ready Player One takes us on the journey of Wade Watts, a teenage outcast that spends most of his days in Oasis, a massively populated virtual universe that hides a secret Easter egg hunt from its deceased creator, James Halliday. Halliday's hunt revolves around finding 3 keys hidden in the massive universe of the Oasis to open 3 gates, eventually rewarding the first person who finds it with Halliday's vast fortune. All eyes are on Wade as he becomes the first to find the copper key, enticing the innovative Online Industries, a company hell-bent on finding the egg to forcibly extract its location from him. Ready Player One showcases our definition of 21st century literature by exploring one's digital identity. Simply put, our digital identities represent just a fraction of the persona we hold. There's always a bit of truth in the persona we choose to present to the digital world. Not restricted by physical appearance, the Oasis allowed Wade to bring forward his ideal self. His avatar, Parzival, allowed Wade to not become purely driven by self-interest, but rather someone who can be a spark of light in an otherwise dreary world.
Please introduce yourself to the camera. I am Auntie May. I came to New York from China to become a nanny. How long have you been a nanny? I've been a nanny to 130-something children. Have you encountered any problems with the kids you've taken care of in the past? There haven't been any problems. As you might already know, I'm very good at my job. Personally, how do you feel about children? I actually really like children, but even so, I believe it's best not to be attached. This is one of the reasons why I choose to be with newborn babies and breastfeeding mothers. Okay, Nanny, we'll get back to you. Although you are the best in the business, we'll still have to think if you're the right fit for us. This is Allison, a happy-go-lucky adolescent who thinks very positively of the people around her. She thinks of her neighbor Kyle as a poor goof. This is Kyle. He adores Allison since they were little. He lives by a strict system of derivatives formed by his parents, which in return psychologically oppresses him. They are tested when a stranger appears in front of Allison and abducts her. Kyle witnesses this, but tries to ignore it. He debates with himself whether to help Allison or just simply ignore it. Eventually, he escapes from the strict set of rules and expectations by confronting the man and hitting his head with a rock.
My Family Slave, written by Alex Tizon. This is a short documentary of a young Filipino girl that was given an opportunity to satisfy the necessities such as food, clothing, and a home during the 1940s. Many were not given these kinds of opportunities during that time due to the fact that the Philippines was under control of another country, such as the United States. They were at the brink of war during that time, and to be given this opportunity was a blessing to her. So she took it. In return of taking that opportunity, she was given a task to take care of this young girl of a lieutenant, to cook for her, to be at her side at all times. Nowadays, we call such people who have those tasks are katulongs, maids, or even so-called yayas. But at that time, they were called slaves. From time to time, they were abused and beaten up so that they can just know then who they are in the household. As the story goes along, that young Filipino girl who took care of this daughter of a lieutenant grew up and was still a maid to that family. That lieutenant gave her that opportunity and said that that maid was a gift to her daughter. For 50 years, that young Filipino girl or so-called known as Lola in the story, was under this daughter of the lieutenant the whole time. And as the lieutenant did to the Lola, the daughter also did such as abuse and shouted and took away her rights. The story revolves around this the whole time. And in the end, the Lola was given an opportunity to back out and go back to her family and live a peaceful life. The lesson that the story was trying to convey to the public was to take care and appreciate all the things and all the small little things that people around you do to you. Even the so-called yayas or maids, they're just there to help you and make your life an easier one. We need to learn how to appreciate and to accept that they aren't just maids, but they're also called family now. They should be treated the same way as we treat our own brothers or parents. Give them the love that they deserve. Unlike what happened to Lola, we live in a time where slaves don't exist anymore. Or hopefully we can change that so that the future generations may know that having a maid doesn't mean that they should be treated the same way as slaves were treated before, but to be treated with love and care.
Ugh, why am I awake? I hate myself so much. No one loves me. I'm so worthless. You know what? I don't care anymore.